We just went live-ish.
Okay. Then I won't. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I clicked the button before you said.
People can wait till Friday.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh, that's why I wanted to check on Patreon. I think I can schedule a post now. Let's do that real quick before we start recording.
Yeah. I kind of like every day. Do you have to like post in Patreon stuff? Like, it does make me laugh. I think we were talking about this. It was potentially off air last week. We were talking about the I'm a Patreon to 3 things, and that's Bamfcast, us, and How To Wrestling. I never get updates from them. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like I constantly get the updates and the emails from you and from Mackie and Chuck and everybody. Yeah. And from them, it's just like, yeah, kind of wasting
your money, sucker. I'm always hyper worried about that. Like, I want to make sure that we're putting out content.
Well, that's the funny thing. Is like, I've got a bunch of Bamfcast stuff which I haven't watched their Let's Play stuff yet, just because I find it hard to find time to sit down and watch things.
Yeah, that's a cool series though.
Yeah, like I'll wait until there's like 5 or 6 out and then watch all 6 because it's only like 20 minutes each one. It's like, oh, I can do this while I'm doing my laundry, or while I'm fucking dryer's still broken. Yeah. Piece of shit. I hate being a grown up.
Yeah, it's not that fun.
Nope.
Although we get to do stuff like this, so it's not all bad.
I actually said that to Space Child, Kitty Cat, the girl who refers to me and Jess as Space Mom and Space Dad.
Yeah.
I said to her, don't, like, when the dryer broke, I literally came up from the basement screaming, fuck. And Jess was talking to her at the time. And Jess was like, what's up? I was like, well, the dryer's broke again. And then I just yelled so Kitty Cat could hear. I was like, don't grow up, don't get old, don't get your own house, stay living with your real parents as long as you can.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with any of this bullshit. Oh.
Yikes.
You look so confused.
Yeah, that's just my life right now. I'm confused. Alright, you ready to kick this thing off?
Yes, I am.
Alright, let's get started here in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Moonpir, Boston Rebirth. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always in our adventures in the basement is Moonpir.
Bonjour.
The turncoat, who has managed to now get both transformations I haven't gotten.
Okay. We're going straight to that one, are we?
We don't have to, but that's maybe a little teaser for later on in the episode. But man, I did not have a good week on dailies this week. Wow. Like, some of my scores were sort of, even my wife commented one day, I think it was yesterday or Friday.
It was 1,000 yesterday.
Yeah, it was like 1,700, and my wife was like, wow, that was a short one. It's like, yeah. It's low enough score that I swear I'm not throwing these runs.
Yeah,
they just went that badly.
That's what concerns me, to be honest. Like, when I'm seeing that kind of score, I'm thinking, is he doing this just to keep it competitive, or is this an actual Boston messed up kind of thing?
No, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh no, I lost. Oh no,
what a shame.
The score is so close. No, one of them, my first low score this week was...
It was Monday, because I took Monday clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I remember what happened, and it was the daily was Isaac, and the very first devil deal was on the 2nd floor, and it was Curse of the Blind. I always get them backwards. Curse of the Unknown is the health one, Curse of the Blind is the items one.
Yes, I believe so.
I always forget when I am Isaac that if you pick something up in the devil deal, you're going to leave the D6 behind, which means you cannot go straight across through the devil deal item, because there's this one, all the devil deal items were surrounded by spikes.
Yeah, it's got the D-pad of spikes.
Yes. Usually I can take an angle and like just cut straight through and pick up the item while I'm going through. You can't do that when you have the D6 because you drop it and you bounce right off of that. I bounced into the spikes. I'm like, all right, you got me this time. I'm not going to do that again. Immediately did it again and it killed me.
Nice. I was curious about that one because I remember the text you put up for it was, Deverdale spikes got me because I'm stupid.
Yep.
I was confused then because I was thinking, well, I could get through that gap, no problem. Why can't Boston get through that gap? And then I realized, yeah, it's because you drop the D6. The D6 is a pedestal item, and it bounces you as you come in contact with it. Okay, that makes more sense. And then, yeah, so it was interesting because I started the week strong and ended the week poorly, and you started poorly and ended strong because I think it was 2-0 by Wednesday. Then you brought it back to... I think Friday you took it to 3-2, so I won Monday, Tuesday. You took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
And then yesterday was the D100 run where you literally, like you clocked out like. The funny thing is because we've discussed this before. I hate looking at your scores beforehand because if it's a big score, then I get disheartened and I think to myself, well, I ain't ever touching that, so why even bother?
Right. Even though we're often like less than 1,000 points between us.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't try not to look at your score, and then as I was doing the run yesterday, I think it was the third floor. It was real early. Like the D100 was the item room item, and I thought, well, Boston keeps rolling it, and he keeps on using it whenever he can. So you know what? I'm just gonna give it a shot. I'm just gonna have this. I'm just gonna have this be my first ever proper D100 run. So I started re-rolling it. I got Conjoined, I got Mother, I got Beelzebub and Seraphim and
Fungi and all of them.
Yep, it just kept on going. It was a Mega Satan run, which is weird for a Saturday, but I'll take it. I've just realised, I wonder if it was because it was St. Patrick's Day. Was there anything special about it?
You start off with Luckfoot, so your character was green.
Oh, okay.
It took me a minute. I was like, why am I... Is you start off as...
It's
Judas?
Cain? The one with the patch.
Yeah. You start off as Cain and he's green. I was like, why did I start off with Luckfoot? Oh, right, St. Patrick's Day. The guy who is 100% Irish forgot that Saturday was St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
I knew Saturday was St. Patrick's Day, and I'm 100% part Irish at least.
Right.
Well, I'm from the city which has got a highly Irish descent.
Right.
And I knew it was St. Patrick's Day because everybody at work was talking about how they can't wait to go out and get absolutely smashed. And my wife was like, oh, I'm going to go see Tomb Raider. There's a St. Patrick's Day parade going on downtown if you want to go and look at it. I was like, nope. I am not leaving this house today because I don't want to talk to people at the best of times. And when you're in America, with everybody assumes I'm Irish because I have the Irish lilt in my accent.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk to anybody on St. Patrick's Day with that voice.
It is not an introvert's holiday.
No, 100% not. So no, I locked myself indoors and didn't leave the house.
Yeah, good call.
So, yeah. But yeah, the third floor was like D100. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, Boston's going to roll it. He's going to keep rolling it. He's going to go. I'm just going to keep going. Let's see how things go. Some really interesting mixes as you go down. I think I sent you the clip because it was a Mega Satan run. I sent you the clip of the final roll I had, where I think I had like triple shot and I was conjoined and I had epic fetus or whatever it was. So I was spitting out like 15 bombs at a time.
Yep, and you had Pyromaniac.
Yeah. So Mega Satan went down in about 4 seconds. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you sent me a 30-second clip. And I think about 5 seconds of it was you actually shooting Mega Satan. The rest of it was just like the animation of him sinking down and coming back up and all that.
Yep. Which, thanks to my new PC, I can send I didn't realize how effective this would be, but any clips I record on the Xbox, I believe you're not a big fan of the clip system on the Xbox. You prefer the Sony one because you can just trim it.
Yeah.
I tend to take my screenshots off my PC now because I don't know if it's a paranoia thing, but I used to save them on my phone from the Xbox app and then share it to Twitter because you can share it directly to Twitter, but it doesn't keep the conversation going, and I like to have the chain in it. So that's just me being a little OCD about it. So I used to save it off my phone and then respond to you with the saved image from my phone. It's so much easier from the actual Xbox app because you just click. You can rename in about 4 seconds because you have a keyboard. You download it to your actual folder on your computer, and then it's in the full 4K resolution.
Oh wow!
And I didn't know this until yesterday. You can do it with clips. You just download clips using the Xbox app on Windows 10. You click download, it downloads it to your machine. And the Twitter app has a really nice trimming feature that allows you to trim those clips down and then share them, which is where I shared my second clip. Which is because it made me laugh because as soon as I saw your actual score, I thought, well, he might be mad that I took like this and brought it to a hashtag Sunday Showdown.
Right.
But he's gonna be even more mad when he sees the top left item, which is the activated item. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to make a mention of it. Yeah. So I made a mention of the D100, and your response was, oh no, with the sad face.
Yep.
And then I said, please don't get super duper duper mad at this clip.
And then you went to bed.
Yes, and then I went to bed because the second clip I sent was a reroll I did on Mega Satan's floor, which was the Super Bum, including the animation of all three coming together and putting on like the bandit's mask.
It's such a cool animation, though.
It really is. And as soon as I got it, I thought, well, he's got it at last. Boston's had the role where he can get the Super Bum, and then I saw your score. It's like, no, he didn't.
Nope, I missed my opportunity. Honestly, that run was just one of those where, like, it just, for me, it wasn't coming together. Like, the enemies were, a lot of it is, you know, how are the enemies going to act when you get in the room? Because I believe how the seed goes is that, you know, if both of us enter a room, we're both going to get the same enemy spawns, I believe.
I think that's the rule unless you get stuff like Champion's Belt. I think that might change it.
Yeah.
And Purple
or if you like
well.
re-roll the room or stuff like that. So a lot of it is just like enemies were just rushing me way too much.
Yeah. Nah, I can't really blame you. The first couple of floors on that run was particularly hard.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did do the run already today. I forgot to share it to Twitter, so I'm actually in the process of trying to look up my score right now. But due to last week's technical difficulties, we didn't really get to talk a whole lot except for the dailies.
Right.
So it's probably worth mentioning that I have an entire week's worth of notes here about progress that I made.
Some hot progress.
So I beat Lazarus with Satan with Lazarus last week, which gave me Mega Satan possibly. I don't know. Either way, I beat him and completed Lazarus's post-it note.
Oh yeah. So
Lazarus was all done and dusted, which means I've only got 2 left, 100%, which is Lilith and you know who. We don't talk about the Keeper. Oh, there we go. Actually, I got the Broken Ankh for defeating Satan with Lazarus, and I got the Pandora's Box for defeating Mega Satan with Lazarus. So I did both.
Pandora's Box is fun. That's
weird, but
that's
fun.
One of those items that I know. The thing that I remember, I'll look it up here. Before I look it up, I remember the rewards get better the lower down in the basement you use it. But if you use it, I think you get the best rewards. You get like 2 pedestals on the Womb 2, and it doesn't do anything further below.
Yeah, that's what I believe it is.
Let's look it up here. When you use this item, will spawn a set of items or consumables based on which floor you're currently on. Yeah, Womb 2 is... No, Womb 1 is 2 boss items. Womb 2 is the Bible. Nothing on Blue Womb, and then everything else is basically nothing.
Interesting. So yeah, Womb 1 is probably the best bet for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also got the Broken Ankh, and along with those 2, I got Long Baby and Dripping Baby, because...
Long Baby.
Because why not? I haven't picked that one up yet, so...
What's the Broken Ankh do? Has a chance roughly 20% to respawn with 3 soul hearts as Blue Baby when you die. I thought that was a higher percentage.
Who knows?
20% is low.
I also played a little bit with Lily. And shall we
Okay.
talk about how stupid I am when it comes to Lily and why did I not get this sooner? I did boss rush with Lily and got Immaculate Conception. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Immaculate Conception is one I really haven't had. It's basically the inverse of Cambion Conception.
So the more health you pick up.
Yeah. After picking up enough hearts, Isaac gains a permanent angelic familiar. Like Holy Water, Guardian Angel, Relic, Seraphim. Huh.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool. I'll have to try and remember that when I actually find it.
Well, of course, you know, since we're playing Afterbirth and not Afterbirth Plus, getting an angel deal is still difficult.
Stupidly hard.
Yeah. I mean, you can donate money to the donation machine. That gives you like 10% chance, I think. You can hit the sacrifice room until it says blessed. I think that gives you a bunch of percentage chance too.
Yeah.
But it's still not. Afterbirth Plus is easier.
Yeah. Stupid Nicholas. I nearly said Nicholas then. That's not all I did with Lily, though.
Okay.
I also did the lamb with Lily.
Oh.
And I got Succubus,
Yeah.
which...
Woo.
That's the one Lily starts with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure because though I'm sure I've had it before, but it's probably part of Cambodian Conception.
Now that I said that, no, Succubus is... She starts off with Incubus. I always get the buses confused. Succubus is the one that bounces around the screen, has an aura around it that damages enemies, and you do more damage when you're in the aura.
Oh, okay. Like it does the kind of a similar effect to the heart or something that you get from the angel room that has like a glow around you that protects you.
Yep.
Kind of like that. Okay.
Yeah.
But the most important thing I did, because obviously on the way to the lamb I had to fight Satan. I did defeat Satan with Lily, and I unlocked Serpent's Kiss.
Yes.
I did not realize I didn't have that until the moment I unlocked it. I was like, why did I not do this with her sooner?
Yeah, man. That's
Because
awesome.
that item is incredible.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I did in regards to post-it notes. But we do need to talk about, during last week, I had a horrendous run on Monday. But the best thing ever happened, which is I took a shot at the Guardian. I took 3
you
shots.
sent me a screenshot of this.
I took 3 shots at the Guardian run. I thought, well, let's see what happens. Let's just give it a go. Get used to it, you know, for further down the line. Yes. So I thought, let's give it a go. Tried it out. 3 attempts later, the Guardian was passed.
Yes.
Completely, 100%. Did the Guardian challenge. And I did it in the stupidest way ever.
Okay. That was giving me my question.
Which is, I was getting used to it. I was getting used to the running around, to making sure that my little friend was not getting hurt by stuff. And I think in one of the item rooms or the shop, Diploa was there.
Diplopia?
Yes,
Yeah.
where it duplicates any pedestal items on the floor.
Yeah.
So I picked it up just for fun. Got a couple of decent power-ups from the bosses, but nothing special. And then I walked into a Satan room, and there was, I think it was the Pentagram and Brimstone.
Oh. Ooh.
So I used the Diploa and picked up Pentagram, and just for the laugh, I picked up Brimstone because it was there. I might as well pick it up.
You might as well try it.
I couldn't fire it because the stupid Guardian's got the blindfold on.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought I'll pick it up. It's there just in case. 2 floors later, really struggling, down to like 2 hearts. Really panicking because like I've only got 3 floors to go. I can do this, but I've got to be super quick and super careful.
Yeah.
Get into a shop, and what's there but Tammy's Tear Burst?
Oh.
And for once, for the first time ever, I did the math in my head, and I was like, wait, I picked up Brimstone. So I picked up
my
Tammy's...
ghost was behind you saying, pick up Tammy's head. It's a winner.
Picked it up and thought, this is going to do what I think it's going to do, isn't it? Walked into the next room, hit the left trigger, sweep across the... And then literally I speed run the entire rest of that run. It was in a room dead, next room dead, next
You're
room...
like hitting the trigger as you're walking through the room, and just... The only way it gets better is with rubber cement.
Mirror. Oh, that.
Yeah, because then it's just... You get... It's ridiculous.
Yep. But no, I was very, very pleased at the end of that run because I literally got to the point where the trophy was on the screen, placed my character in such a way that you could clearly see what the challenge was,
Mm-hmm.
and then took that screenshot and sent it to you. It was just like,
Yeah, you sent it
yes!
to me, and I saw the trophy, and I saw that dumb, stupid punching bag, and I was like, he did it.
Yep.
My God, he did it.
I was so pleased. Like, so very happy with it.
Oh, man. Did you unlock something good for it?
I did, I think. Why didn't I write? I didn't write down what I unlocked.
I'll look it up.
Of course I didn't. Why would I? I think at that point I was just too excited by actually having done it.
I did it! Let's look. That's going to be challenge number 30. You got blank rune.
Oh, yes.
That's fine.
Disappointing.
Blank rune is good, but it's not...
It's
I don't
not
know
what you
what would
want
have
for
been
that
a
challenge.
really... Maybe Serpent's Kiss would have been a really great unlock for that, where it's like, yeah, that was 100% worth it.
True, but come on. Blank rune for the Guardian. That's
Yeah, that's a little...
kind of dumb. Oh, I've also, in the process of talking about this, I have been pulling up scores for the final hashtag Sunday Showdown.
It was 3-3, hashtag Sunday Showdown.
You clocked out at 13,893.
Mm-hmm.
I clocked out at 15,844.
Congratulations.
Taking the week. I think I only made it like... Wait, no, we died on the same floor.
I bet you get that exploration bonus.
No, you beat me in there.
Oh.
I beat you in Schwag.
Mm.
And I made a very deliberate decision in this run, and I'm kind of glad it paid off. Really early on, I think I had the black lipstick as my trinket.
I picked that up too.
I switched it out for the flat penny.
I did that too, and I felt like I had such low luck that I wasn't really getting too many keys.
I don't know what it was, but that must have been the thing that made the difference, because I have 61 keys and you have 17.
Yeah, weird.
So yeah, my swag bonus was literally 2,000, which is exactly what 2,000 more than you, which is what took me over. I even beat you on damage.
What?
How did this
What
happen?
bizarro world is this?
Yeah.
Man.
Wait. You know what's really dumb?
Hmm.
You died to the boss that spawns in the in the Satan room.
Krampus, yeah.
So did I. We died in the exact same room.
If there was any other indication that we are perfect for each other on this show, I don't know what it would be.
I'm just looking at the backgrounds for these images, and I'm like, wait, he died in the same room I did. He died on the same floor I did. That's Krampus.
That's crazy.
Yes, he takes the week again.
Victory, nice.
2 weeks in a row, I think that is now, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Look at all this progress you've made over the 46 episodes of this show.
Yeah, crawling up to a year. It's only taken me a year to get almost 100% this game.
Well, I sent you a screenshot of somebody had made let's call it a low-effort post on the Binding of Isaac subreddit. And there were a couple of suggestions in there that I actually didn't know about.
Yeah, I started reading it and I was thinking, wait, that works, and that works, and that works. This is really weird.
I knew about like dropping and then picking up a trinket to go past a trapdoor or a pedestal, like that makes sense. But like using a lover's card in a dark room, super secret room to spawn black hearts, and I was just like,
I didn't know about that. So is that the one that's got the room that's got the runes on it and it's got those 4 guys? Is that the type of room?
I think so.
I know what I'm keeping my lover's thing for now.
Yeah, usually with a lot of characters, I pick up the lover's card and I go, well, that's useless. Thanks.
Yeah. Lesson learned. But yeah, good 2 weeks, I should say, because this is stuff that's carried over. But yeah. Oh
boy, that's a lot of progress. Whew.
Yeah. Well, you can tell it's been an interesting couple of weeks when the episode is heading up towards 25 minutes instead of 15.
Yeah. Well, you only have a couple more challenges left, right? Like Onan Streak, I think you still have?
6 left, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Stupid speed.
I think we went through them the other day, and a lot of them are kind of just stuff you haven't gotten to yet. Like, I think Pride Day, where it's like, that one's not really that hard, you just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, well, on that note, that's our episode for this week. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you, Moonpir, as always, for joining me in our adventures in the basement.
You're welcome. Thank you for the invite. I'm totally not tweeting you showing off about how I took the week at all.
And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, and thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoy it. We're still having fun doing this episode, so hopefully you're having fun watching us. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.